What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of TDK factions. And this is going to be kind of a different video. Mainly because the normal type of video that I would bring you guys is so far proving to be very challenging and or downright impossible on this server. I'm basically having the same problems that I had on World War Minecraft, which is kind of interesting because the latest people who just annihilated us are many members of the World War Minecraft staff who have been trying to convince me for the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 months that there are ways to make World War Minecraft work as a YouTube series. And for the exact same reasons that we're bumping into now is the reason why World War Minecraft hasn't been around much, is because we've been trying to do World War Minecraft and things like that, PvP-based series with subscribers. And unfortunately, as soon as we start bringing that stuff, as soon as a YouTube series enters PvP where people have the option to basically take you out while you're offline or along those lines, or betray or use any what I would consider dirty method to kind of get a victory, it basically makes it impossible to play. And so, what am I talking about? First off, let me just clarify. When we first got on, we first got back on the faction server. We started it up. I want to say about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and we made a public faction. We opened the faction up to the public. Everybody was able to join. We set up an open faction. Everybody was able to join. We set it up to where anybody could join the faction, and we made the YouTube base directly above the faction or the subscriber base, and it was all one faction. So we were all in one big group. Well, what we had is somebody joined TDK's faction with an alt account, and then they proceeded to climb up to the YouTube base, and then they invited their friends in, and the guy basically dumped everything from our chests into the open, and his friends picked it up. And he wasn't able to do any damage because he was still in the faction, and there weren't enough people on for him to kill to get it to where he could claim it. But he just basically took the stuff and then more or less wiped out the people down below. He teleported people in so that they could kill those people, and basically just destroyed the faction that way. And on a normal faction situation, and I think that's where the big issue is because the guys that are doing this are like, well, we're just playing factions the way factions designed to be played. Well, yes and no. Yes, factions is designed to be a rating system. So is World War Minecraft. Both of those are designed where you're supposed to go and kill the enemy. The problem is, as a YouTuber, I'm at a massive disadvantage where you guys have a massive advantage. In a normal faction server or things along those lines, you'd have to actually go out and look for my base. With this, I've got hundreds of people that want to be in my faction, and all you have to do is just find one of them who is willing to pretend to be part of my group, and then you know where our base is. And then at that point you can set up any, you can walk in, take a look around, get detailed data, and basically take things out from there. And it's something that you would not get a benefit of on a real server. You'd never have, it's possible you could have that advantage, but as a YouTuber, my recruitment policies have to basically either be no, subscribers can't play with me, which is, it basically ruins the entire series at that point because everybody wants to play with me, and I don't blame them. If I was in you guys' position, I'd want to play there too. It's just these few bad apples, and in this instance, it's 5 or 6 people have basically ruined it for everybody. And I don't know how to fix it. I've tried a couple different methods. We tried making 2 factions. As soon as we did, somebody joined the sub faction and wiped them out. And completely set them back all the way to square one. We logged in, there was nothing in their base. These guys are taking everything. Today, if you guys watched the live stream, of course this video won't be going up till probably tomorrow or the next day, but if you watch the live stream, we spent a good 4 hours building a base. We built obsidian walls by hand. We had 30 people mining, and nobody attacked. Well, we had one guy attacked us, and we killed him. Mystified attacked us, and we basically nuked him. Well, I didn't. He got killed by one person. What was it? Icy Caress took him out in one-on-one combat. So his defense was, oh, well, you've got, you know, 1 million people, so I can't fight 1 million people. Well, he didn't have to fight 1 million people. He was fighting one person. He got his ass kicked. Well, I mean, in situations like that, you know, that's a fair fight. He didn't have anything to bitch about. Now, obviously, if he TP'd into the center of our base, you're going to have a bunch of people. But what you guys got to realize is most of the people who are in my faction aren't donors and have just joined. They're naked. We had people with no gear. Half the people in our group had no gear. I mean, even if you guys had TP'd in with 4 good people, you'd have been fighting 4 other good people and a horde full of lemmings. But did they fight us when we were online? No. As soon as I logged off, literally, I think it was 10 minutes before I left my house, I'd already gotten tweets that, you know, people were breaking into the base. And basically what happened is the gamer Doug joined TDK, walked outside, from what I can understand, walked outside of our claim territory, left the faction, made a new faction, invited his friends in, and then teleported the staff's faction in, and they basically just chain killed everyone, all the naked people, until they were able to claim over, and then they overclaimed the one chunk that we had anything in, and then they stripped it bare. And by stripping it bare, here, I'll show you guys. Let me set home mine. All right, so let's go home, new base. So this right here was the faction base that we worked on all day today. You can see we had probably 7 or 8 double chests here. They're all gone, every single one. We had a farm up here. They blew up the farm, even took the dirt out of the farm. Completely wiped out. This gold block was the only thing that survived. Everything else pretty much got wiped out. I guess they left this little farm up here. But they took pretty much everything down to the ground. My YouTube base, they hit that at the same time. I think that is home. I think, yeah. This is the YouTube base. They wiped it out, took most, as you can see, they took most of the grass and blew the hell out of it. I'm not even sure how they hit this up here, because this is the world, what do you call it? The world height. So I'm not quite sure. So they took everything. And then, I mean, they even took the sugarcane out of the farm. Like, everything. I mean, stuff that doesn't even, I mean, this stuff has no value at all. I mean, this is just spiteful at this point. You know? And all of this was while we were offline. Which is fine. I mean, if you're going to attack us, I mean, whatever. Do what you want to do. The problem with it is if you guys want a series here, it makes it, oh shit. It makes it hard for me to do, well, let me rephrase. It makes it impossible for me to do a series with a public faction at all. I basically have to either have a private faction, which punishes my members. Let's see, what is it? Home. Oh, crap. Where is it? Home mine. Okay. It basically punishes my subscribers. And I think that's what pisses me off is, you know, if you're going to kill me, I got no problems losing to you guys. You know, I mean, if you're going to fight me, I got no problems losing in a fair fight. If I get my ass kicked, that's fine. What I have an issue with is the times that we've gotten raided, I've been offline. Like, not online, not able to defend myself, and the people who did it were watching the stream and basically used that to make all the intel that they needed, and then, you know, they took us out from there. And, you know, you're not punishing me, you're punishing my subscribers. Now, it's funny because the people who took us out this time were staff members. Well, 2 staff members. 2 World War Minecraft staff members. And the ironic thing is one of the guys who took part in it, basically, he's been busting my balls for the last, I don't know, 3 to 4 months because we stopped the World War Minecraft YouTube series. And there's a lot of reasons that we stopped the World War Minecraft YouTube series, at least for the moment. It's going to be picked back up here again soon, but there's going to be some different setups. But the main reason that it stopped is it just wasn't recordable. Because just like right now, I will spend 4 to 5 hours building something up, you know, working with everybody, trying to get a base built, and as soon as I log off, it's wiped. And I'm starting back over. I mean, we spent all day. Where is it? Home. What was it? Which one was it? Home. I guess it's new base. Yeah. We spent 6 hours building this today. so that we'd have a place to raid from, and we'd have a base, and we'd have something on the server. And this got wiped out completely. So it's like 6 hours completely wasted, and I didn't get a single YouTube video out of it. So now I have to spend another 6 hours building another base, and may or may not get a video out of that one. You know, and this is the reason why the PvP series don't work. Now, with a private event with me and other YouTubers, it works just fine, because, you know, me and Meaty Lock can work together. I can say, hey, Meaty, you know, I want to raid you, you know, try and get a video of me raiding you. What time's good for you? Oh, well, let's do it, you know, on Tuesday at, you know, 5 o'clock. All right, cool. We'll see you then. And then we show up, and it's not scripted, because he doesn't know what we're going to do, and we don't know what he's going to do. We don't know who's going to win the raid, but we know that at least both people are going to be on and have a fair fight. With this, you know, I didn't even know what happened. I mean, I logged off, come back, and I come back to this. And I do not know how to fix it, because the only way I can think of to fix this, I can play factions normally. You know, I've got one, we'll TP over here. This is my base. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Territory isn't claimed. And it's a hole in the ground. And that's it. No one will ever find this, because I'll never show the coordinates. I won't let anybody into it, and it's mine. Nobody can touch it. But the problem with that is now I can't play with you guys, and it's my base, and pretty much, you know, me, IC, maybe a few other lucky people, and these people, you know, they get an advantage, which sucks, because these people get to come and take part in a series I would like to include more of you guys in, and I can't. And I don't know how to fix it. This is part of the reason the World War Minecraft series has sucked since, I think it was since we made it public. I think it was season 2 or season 3. I don't remember which season it was that we went public. It was a season Lim joined us, and we built a new base every day for a week. Every single time we built a new base, it got wiped off the map. So that's basically the problem that we've been having, and I would love a solution. So if any of you guys know an actual legitimate solution, please let me know. Short of me building outside the world border where you guys can't touch me, which is unfair, because then, you know, I have to take the subs out there and you can't touch them. You know, now we got an army of people that are untouchable. That doesn't seem fair. I can't, you know, if I just don't invite subs, then, you know, that's an option, but, you know, fucks over all of you guys that would like to get in and join. So I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's frustrating, because I'd like to make, you know, short of me just cheating every time I log in, building a base, having it schematiced in, so all I have to do is basically log in, plant the base, and just pick it up right where we left off. I don't know another way to do it. I don't know that it can include you guys, because, you know, there are people that are just absolutely determined to wipe us out. And you know what's funny? The people that took us out tonight, they don't even have their stuff in their base. So, like, we can't even go and, like I would have no problems if we could go and hit them back. But we can't. For instance, this is, let me pull them up real quick. All right, so this is Undercover Creeper. This is one of the guys who had us. All of his good armor is in here. He's got all of his gold in here, his diamonds, you know, this stuff. This isn't a whole lot of loot, but this is all of his gear. This is all of his stuff. He logs out naked. All of his stuff is in his inner chest. The other guy is Jack. And this is just 2 of the guys in the, what do you call it? In the faction. This is Jack's chest. These are all of our spawners right here. This is all of our gold. These are some of the picks that they got from us. I don't know, was one of them even named? You know, this is all of the good shit. So if all of their good shit is in the ender chest, you can't even raid their base and get your stuff back. And there's no way to touch an ender chest. So, you know, it's just I'm at the massive disadvantage, because one, they can find out where I am. They can see my base before they even come and raid it, so they don't have to have any trial and error. They know exactly where to raid my base from, how to hit it, etc., etc. They know when I'm online and when I'm offline, so there's no problem with them hitting me when I'm not around. They can tell when I'm busy. They wait. Mystified waited till I was streaming to hit my base. If I'm streaming, I can't go and stop my stream to defend my base. You know, it's ridiculous. It's a level of intel that nobody else in the server has an option. I can't tell when you're at work and when you're not at work. I can tell when your faction members are online and offline. So I could wait, you know, till right now when nobody's on, hit everybody, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning. But even if I hit your base right now, all your shit's in your ender chest. So what am I going to do? So I don't know. You know, some of you guys are like, oh, Pyro's just salty. He's just butthurt. He got his butt kicked. You didn't even kick my butt, dude. I've still got all my shit. You didn't hurt me. I mean, I've still got my donor gear. I've still got everything. You know, I've got a nice, you know, stockpile of stuff here. I can get built back up like that. It doesn't hurt me at all. But you wasted 5 hours of my subs time. That's what pisses me off, is I had people working all day to try and make something, and you guys stole that from them. For my people, for my followers. That's what pisses me off. You wasted my subscribers' time. And that's what just, oh my God. And, you know, it'd be different if it was just random people, but this was my staff. This is the people who are supposed to help make a good place for you guys to come play. So I don't know. I'm honestly very pissed off at the whole deal. You know, like I said, I don't mind getting beat if it's an actual thing, but you know, when you're just rating me from a standpoint of a massive advantage that I can't fight back and I can't even get the stuff back, it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. So if any of you guys have an idea on how to fix this that doesn't involve me just rampantly cheating, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. But I do not think it's possible to have a public base that is open to where people can join without an insanely restrictive system. I mean, hell, even if I restrict it to Twitch subs and subs only, somebody will pay $5 just to take us out. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's ridiculous. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of vent to you all, kind of let some of the stuff off of my chest, and just see if there's any opinions that you guys have. You know, I don't know. I don't know. The prison series works great because, you know, I can't get, you know, my cell can't get blown up, you know, but when it comes to factions, it's a totally different setup. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Am I just being a sore loser and being salty and need to suck it up, or, you know, is it really just impossible and I need to just stop trying to do the public faction thing and just do it private and just say screw it? Unfortunately, that will leave the majority of you guys out, but I guess what we could do is everybody just has their own little base, and then when it comes time to do raids and we just let you guys all log on, we won't be able to gear you, but, you know, you gear yourself, you can all join the faction and we take them out. That's about the only thing I can think of. So anyways, give me your ideas in the comment section below. If you like this video, slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next clip.